Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Kevin Porter is out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at small forward. And for Portland, we've got Drew Holiday clinging out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Toumani Camara, and it's Lillard in at the point. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
And it'll be the Trailblazers off the tip. Pass to Avdia, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Giannis with the dunk.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor, covering up so much ground with those long strides.
Now here's Holiday. Now clinging, defended by Kuzma. Here's Lillard on the money from 12 feet away.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Pass to Turner. Antetokounmpo outside. Kuzma outside. And the three off target. Outside Holiday. Back to Klingen. Pass to Lillard. From behind the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Here's Prince. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Here's Prince. This one for three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open. And that's the rewards you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving. An open look on the jump shot there.
Now here's Holiday. Lillard left side. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the wing, and there it is for him.
There you see the creativity. Holiday is so good at reading pick and rolls and breaking defenses down. It's hard to corral him when he's got the ball in those situations.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Holiday against Kuzma. Pass to Prince from outside the arc. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Off the outside. Lillard with the ball. Over Antetokounmpo. And it's Portland scoring again.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all 3 levels. That's Damian Lillard.
It seems like we're still in Dame time here in the NBA. Lillard is as efficient as ever, Clark.
Well, BA, we're talking about a guy who scored 70 in a game before. Lillard can show you and give you some all-time scoring nights. I mean, that's how you get your own time zone, by doing what he's done throughout his career.
Intercepted! In transition, here come the Bucks. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
Blazers trail by 4. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back over to you guys.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. There's a screen by Turner. It's Kuzma with the miss. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Count that bucket. Lillard's got 6.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Clingan. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Kuzma, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Avdia with a steal.
Well read defensively. That window closed so fast.
Holiday against Prince. Fires from deep. Giannis with the rebound. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Drains the triple.
Sneaking out to the corner, Porter Jr. He's somebody you cannot afford to lose track of.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Clingan. Now Kamara. Outside Holiday. There's a screen by Kamara. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Avdia from outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Kuzma. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And there's a foul. It'll go on to Monty Kamara. That's his first foul. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Williams checked in for Clingan. Murray comes in for Avdia. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Kamara. And Shaden Sharp subbed in for Drew Holiday. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Bobby Portis has checked in for Turner. Green comes in for Kuzma. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Prince. And it's Rollins in for Porter Jr. Here's Rollins. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Here's Antetokounmpo. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And it's hard not to commend the calm nature and demeanor of the Greek Freak. I mean, even in pressure situations, Antetokounmpo never seems to get outside of himself or never seems to give in to what the defense is trying to do to disrupt him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. After the basket by Portland. Drops in the 3.
Antetokounmpo, nice pass there. Good at finding his open teammates.
Lillard looking around. On the wing, Murray. Hey, expanding his range. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Who is stolen by Lillard. Murray passes to Grant. Offline with a 3. And so the first quarter is in the books. Milwaukee out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Milwaukee.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
On the court right now for the Bucks. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Then it's Green, then there's Gary Trent, and it's Rollins in at the 1.
Watch out below. Grant just showing no regard for the bucket there, looking like he was trying to tear that thing off.
You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A.
And I remember you were on the call for...
Power it home!
Oh, wow!
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Lillard finds Grant to the paint. And Williams punches it home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Trent outside. Pass to Portis. Over Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. On the wing, Grant. Over Green. Another one falls for Portland.
Extremely accurate from that area. Grant knew that was going in as soon as it left his fingers.
Here's Rollins. Defended by Lillard. Outside for Green. Off the mark there with a 3. And it's Lillard with the ball for Portland. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Antetokounmpo against Murray. Portis with the steal. In transition. Here come the Bucks. And he lobs it up top. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal. The timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there. All right, Shams. Thank you very much for that report. For the Trailblazers, Kamara, he's checked in for Murray, and Holiday subbed in for Grant. Milwaukee also changing it up. Prince comes in for Green, and it's Porter Jr. in for Trent. And he drops the first. Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard-won, but a foundation is being laid.
And so he makes both from the line.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Lillard. Now here's Sharp. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Portis. To the inside. Here's Rollins. And another miss by Milwaukee.
And that's not the look they wanted. The defender was right there.
And here's Kamara. Pass to Williams. Portland moving it around. For 3, here's Lillard. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Lillard's got 11.
Cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. 6 on the shot clock. Portis for 3. Holiday grabs the miss.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Back to Kamara. Lillard outside. Releases. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. Portis with a screen on Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lets it go from deep. Portland with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Holiday. Lillard against Porter. Porter with the steal. Here's Portis. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Portis adding insult to injury. He'll have a chance for one more.
When you watch Bobby Portis, he's extremely physical, but he can also space the floor, Clark.
Yeah, I like that combination, BA. It makes him a unique matchup and a tough matchup. I mean, one play he's thumping and bumping you around, and then on the next play, he's knocking down the 3, and he's doing it all with great energy and intensity. An obvious fan favorite. It's all about hard work with Bobby Portis. That's how he proved himself in this league and how he makes a difference night after night.
Pass to Holiday. Back to Lillard. Off target from 3-point range. Milwaukee leading by 3. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Inside. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Avdia.
So many different ways that Holiday can beat you because he's got great length and size for a guard, and that allows him not to be afraid to mix it up inside.
1:56 left in the second. Antetokounmpo.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Outside Holiday. Lillard outside. Outside Kamara. Avdia outside. Shot clock at 5. Over Kuzma. Avdia can't get it to go. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Holiday. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
And here's Klingon. He's guarded by Porter. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. 3-pointer. And Porter hits from deep. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Pass to Kamara. Avdia outside. Now here's Klingon. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Klingon's got his first 2 points of the night.
And a high-effort play from Klingon, using his power to overcome the interior defense.
Antetokounmpo outside. Kuzma for 3. And that's not going to go. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Milwaukee out in front, leading by 4. And we'll be back with you shortly. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
The Bucks leading by 4. Denny Avdia out there with Toumani Camara. Then there's Klingon, then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Holiday in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Back to Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
The Trailblazers shooting it well, around 55% for the game. You know, Clark last season saw the passing of Junior Bridgman, who played 10 seasons with the Bucks and whose jersey hangs in their rafters.
Yeah, he was a consistent, reliable scorer and just a quality teammate as well, but his legacy extends far beyond what he did in his 10-year career, which was quite impressive. His legacy as a businessman, philanthropist, community leader was in many ways unparalleled. Just a terrific guy and a great loss to Louisville, to the basketball family, but also to humanity. He was a shining star in all that he did for others.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Back to you.
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Back to Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 6 points for Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Klingon is a smart player with underrated passing skills, not just a big body out there.
Pass to Turner. 4-3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Blazers trail by 7. Klingon up top. Back to Lillard. Fires the 3. Oh, Lillard laces in a 3.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to strike right back.
On the wing, Porter, defended by Lillard. Puts it up. And Klingon pulls it down. Portland has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to Camara. Let's go with a 3. Fires it in the triple.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Here's Brent. Turner finds Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. 6 to shoot. Now Turner fires for 3. That shot missing. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Lillard against Porter. Lillard passes to Avdia. Over Antetokounmpo. Avdia can't get it to go.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Such a unique player, Clark. Miles Turner. He's both a floor spacer and a rim protector.
There aren't too many guys like that in the league, B.A. I mean, those are two very distinct skill sets, and to have them in one big guy like Turner, that's certainly something you relish and appreciate.
On the wing, Holiday, defended by Kuzma. Avdia from outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. he's checked in for Damian Lillard. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Porter looks it over. Turner, a screen on Holiday. And here's Porter outside. Portland with a rebound. Klingen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Porter against Avdia. Right side Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Avdia. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And it's a 4-point Portland lead. .152 left in the third quarter. And here's Porter. He has 6. Prince, a screen on Holiday. To the right side. Turner finds Prince. Stolen by Sharp. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Fade away. Avdia can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 4. Kuzma outside. Here's Turner. And he lays it up and in. Turner's got 10 points in the quarter.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Pass to Klingen. And here's Kamara. It's Sharp on the wing. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Portis.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Prince with the bucket.
You know, once Prince gets good inside positioning, he's going to work.
Holiday passes to Sharp. Back to Holiday. From downtown. Portland, no good that time either. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Pass to Porter. Kuzma outside. Out to Portis. Here's Prince. Guarded by Sharp. Puts up a deep 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at the Bucks. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Then there's Gary Trent. Then it's Green. And it's Rollins in at the point. Portis for 3. The shot misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Grant outside. Pass to Sharp. The 3. Another 3 for Portland.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
The Bucks trail by 6. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Striding in. Got
Oh, man.
Oh,
Punch, that was.
bad intentions.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Grant throws it down.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Portis with a screen on Murray. Trent outside. Pass to Portis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Portland leading by 4. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Portland making a switch here. Klingen's checked in. The Bucks also with a sub. Kuzma's checked in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. And here's Grant from the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he's going for the lob. Oh, that's offensive interference. Anthony's checked in for Rollins.
Number 50, Cole Anthony.
Trailblazers lead by 4. Pass to Graham. Lillard up top. He's guarded by Anthony. Portland moving it around. Back to Klingen. Outside Sharp. 4 on the clock. Again, the miss by Portland. Bucks trail by 4. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 5 here tonight. Portland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Grant outside. The 3 is up. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Trent with room to shoot. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Pass to Klingen. Back to Lillard. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 7 tonight. Takes it.
Nasty right
Down
there.
it
Oh my
goes.
goodness, that was wicked.
What a nasty finish.
An absolute insane display of dribbling from Antetokounmpo. I mean, you can't take this guy lightly when he's got the ball. Mad handles for a guy of any size, but 7 feet tall. Come on, man. That's ridiculous.
Grant against Antetokounmpo to end the drought. Grant's shot is off. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
The inside defense gets right up on Grant, but he stays cool and finds a way through to his finish.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
Now on the corners, your high squad, get loud and let them hear it. It's time for T-shirts.
And some changes here for Portland. Avdia, he's checked in for Williams. Kamara comes in for Grant, and Drew Holiday is subbed in for Sharp. Milwaukee also changed it up. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Prince comes in for Trent, and it's Porter Jr. in for Anthony. Lillard against Porter. Turner outside. Now Kuzma. Turner outside. Shot clock at 3. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Now Klingon. Off his foot. And it's whistled to kick. Fires.
Now, it's up to Kuzma to play with the kind of heart and hustle on defense that's required. And he's versatile at that end of the floor.
Portland leading. Takes a 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
Turner outside. Antetokounmpo! Oh, the long ball, no good.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Now Avdia. Double team on Lillard. Now Holiday. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
Boy, don't let his position as a point guard fool you now. Holiday can flush it with ease.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Turner outside. Here's Porter. Now Antetokounmpo. Oh, look out! Giannis, unbelievable!
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Lillard! Oh, finishing off a slick move.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he's...
The feed! The jam! Giannis!
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Holiday outside, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Avdia. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 4 on the clock. Turner with a rebound.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Here's Kuzma. Puts up the tray. It's good from beyond the arc.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
This fella knows how to finish a game off. There was no question about those free throws.
Timeout called, Milwaukee. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
But they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all. Here's Turner. Fires away from outside.
that misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game. Antetokounmpo with it. Puts up a deep 3. So the Trailblazers win it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
Move safely to the exit.
Dame, for those of us watching, what does it feel like to be in a shooting groove like you were in tonight?
It feels like a workout. You know, when I'm doing my summertime workouts, even after practice sometimes, I'm just trying to get hot, you know, trying to get that rhythm. And that's what it feels like, you know, when you hold yourself to that standard of just making shots, being consistent at it and just getting hot, you know, and that's kind of what it felt like.
I can guarantee you none of our workouts feel like that. But thanks for the show tonight, Dame.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Damian Lillard.